And we're back after my grinding session. Most of which,
Alright.
luckily, no one had to watch. And what?
Yep, that's the unfortunate reality with any RPG, JRPG or not. It's just a lot of grinding in the early game.
Admittedly, I'd rather level grind this than I would in Skyrim, but that's just because I kinda quit Skyrim after leaving the first town.
Oh yeah, I didn't play much of that either. I got it on launch day for full price, escaped the dungeon, and then I just never touched it again. But that's kind of off topic.
Yeah, I got it Christmas Day, so... not Christmas Day, Boxing Day. What made it worse is I also got it at the same time as I got Skyrim and... not Skyrim, Skyward Sword and Sonic Generation, so that didn't help.
Yeah, just too much all at once. So many games, so little time.
Yep. I should also say... As...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, that was just bugging me so much. Don't unequip it now.
Yeah, I won't.
Let's just get going.
Yeah, they can get stuck behind that bush. I just want to beat this guy now. Ugh. So yes, I'm also at level 7, like what was recommended.
Alright. So now all you gotta do is not stuff it up.
Yep, and thankfully I don't have to fight the pre-boss boss again.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if that one shot now, I'd freaking kill this thing.
No, even at level 7 you can't one-shot the boss.
Thankfully.
So, have you learnt any new, psi moves?
No, I haven't.
Wow, 3-shot. Okay, congratulations.
Yes.
See, isn't it much easier that way?
Yes. So I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. So descriptive. Some kind of special power is stored there. Wondrous sweets. Oh joy, that's gonna be the boss of the dungeon.
Yep. Nothing's ever easy, is it?
A touring entertainer's shack.
So that would be northwest. I think we've been there.
Yes.
Yes. But in order to get through there, you're going to have to talk to the mayor.
Yes.
Also, you may want to save your game now that you've finished killing a boss, even though it took about 2 minutes.
Yes. And once again, like a running button is annoying.
Well, you will get a bike eventually.
Okay. To the drugstore. How much? I've got no money.
You have $0, so you cannot use the payphone.
Not until I go and get... Yeah, that's just some of the money, I should say. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Get out this $1. Okay, and that's the rest of it. But yeah, I was grinding for quite a while. Died a lot of times, as some of them you'll see in the video that went up today. And yeah. There's not much to talk about, it was a grinding session.
Yeah. Like I said, thoroughly exciting stuff.
Yep. I am not touching that bee because I think I've already wasted some already. Okay, so that's the dungeon entrance.
Yep.
Now to get the key itself. And I'm guessing the two jokers aren't the mayor.
Nope. While the politics in Earthbound certainly are interesting, the mayor does not dress like that.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna have to backtrack on it. Which you are currently in.
Yeah, like,
And just look for the biggest building, I guess.
you mean this building right here?
I don't remember if it's that one. No, it's not.
No. Delightful delightful chaps, aren't they? At least I hope it's a they and not one person talking to themselves.
Yeah. Who knows?
How about check the place that's literally labeled Town Hall?
Right in the center, which is the biggest building available.
I is good at reading, I swear. And apparently I'm also good at hitting old ladies.
Hitting or hitting on?
Hitting as in trying to walk past and she keeps hitting in my way. You, sir!
Like in real life.
No, you're not the man. Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Once again, not the man.
Yeah, at least it's closer than the two jokers. Okay, I'm guessing you're the secretary, so if that's the case, then the mayor would be in this room.
You're not even gonna talk to her?
I'll talk to her on the way through. On the way back, so I've got to go back out that way anyway.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't need an appointment or anything.
It's an RPG, you don't need appointments for anything. B.H. Perkle. I want to say there's a joke in there somewhere, I just can't think of it.
It sounds funny, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So for beating up a bunch of kids our age, the mayor of the town is giving us the key to the dungeon.
Pretty much. So you can beat up more things.
Yes. Logic? Alright, so... what about you? Oh, you're welcome. Riveting. What is with the faces of these? Seriously!
Well, to be fair, you are also looking at them at an incredibly zoomed in rate compared to what they would have originally been.
True. May also just be because of the fact I'm used to seeing Game Boy Advance 16-bit stuff, or 16-bit sprites where they're a bit more detailed, but not that much.
Mm.
Unless you're playing Ace Attorney, in which case, yeah, then they're very detailed.
Oh yeah. But that's because you had a lot of close-ups as opposed to overworld sprites.
Yeah. In fact, there was nothing but close-ups.
Hmm.
Get out of the way! Delightful. I feel like I'm back in Cerulean City.
Well, out you go, into the first dungeon. And once again, I'm going to advise caution here, because this is still early game, so you may still get your ass handed to you.
I probably will.
So do not be afraid to backtrack and save.
Oh, come on, the fly was a monster?
Yes. And it's an ant. Get your facts right, dude.
I'm sorry, the one black sprite looks exactly the same as the other black sprite.
It's like you can't tell your black pixels apart.
Yes,
it's disgraceful.
I genuinely
can't. You call
can't.
yourself a gamer.
Well, I don't call myself an artist because I can't tell the difference between pure black and slightly not black. I'm talking to the president, what do you want from me? Skip sandwich. Let me guess, item that allows you to flee from a fight instantaneously.
Either that or it just increases your speed. I forget which.
And now we've got a mouse. At least I can tell this thing's meant to be a mouse.
Yeah, you're gonna want to be careful with the rowdy mice, because most of the time they'll only do like 1 hit point of damage, but if they manage to crit you, it's gonna hurt.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything that can lower an enemy crit rate.
But yeah, as you can see, I've still got his life up in hypnosis. So.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. From 1 to 13.
Yep. And it'd hurt a lot more if you were at a lower level.
Yeah.
So I guess it's also part of the reason why you had to level grind so much for the boss.
Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna backtrack.
Yep, now would be a good time to book it.
Run away!
Either that or you could use life up, but
that's
then
it.
you'd be using your limited PP. So be careful. Oh, baby. Offense up by 5.
Defense by 1, speed by 1, guts by 1, luck by 3, maximum HP by 3. Yay. PSI Gaming?
Yes, you just throw your Game Boy at people.
I would have something to say about that, but then I remember this isn't a Nintendo game, so what else were they gonna do?
No, actually, it's PK Love, if you've heard of that. It's just that when you picked gaming as your favorite thing on the start menu, it named the move.
Ah.
Yeah.
So what would it have been if it was PK Love?
It would have been PK Love.
Well, I mean, like the sprite.
It would have still said PK Love.
Well, if PK Gaming means that it's throwing a Game Boy.
Oh, no. Sorry, I was just being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, you'll find out when you use it. It's basically just NES's strongest attack.
Alright.
Kind of like Paula's PK Starstorm, which you've probably seen in Smash Brothers.
You mean the PK Star Spam? Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, NES never actually learns that move.
Well,
Nor does Lucas.
I can let that slide because gameplay and they need something, and I'm guessing PK Starstorm is a little bit fancier than PK Love.
Well, you haven't seen it in action yet.
True.
PK Love or is it PK Rockin'? I forget. Whatever. It's always been PK Gaming in mine, so.
Yeah, fair enough. At least on the plus side, most of the overworld mobs are just gonna run away at this point.
Exactly. So you can backtrack in peace without dying.
Yeah.
You saved your game, right? Immediately turns around.
I keep forgetting that I have to do that. Though it might just be because of the fact I'm just used to pause, save, done.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna want to use the phone at pretty much any opportunity here.
The drugstore's back up here. I'm guessing hotels also restore health, however you have to pay for them.
Yep. And they also have, like, phones and stuff. There are other uses to hotels, but you won't be able to get that until you have at least 3 party members, so don't worry about that just yet. I'll explain on the way.
Alright. So yeah, $50 that'll be 50 trips to the phone where I don't have to go back to the ATM, so...
Either that or buy you a couple of burgers, so you don't have to eat out of the trash.
I will anyway, let's be realistic here.
Yeah, true. Relax and enjoy a snack.
Yes. Mainly the reason why I say it is because I'm so used to my runs at Pokemon now where I rarely have to go to the Pokemon because I just live off of the loot, basically.
Like a frickin' raccoon.
Yes, but this raccoon also has a Blaziken that kicks ass.
Yeah, but he still eats trash. And at the end of the day, that's what people are going to remember about you.
Yeah. Well, because they're not going to remember me for being the pyrokinetic torchic or the guy who said that he doesn't like Buzz.
No, you're just going to be the guy who eats shit.
Alright then.
That's kind of how it goes. You eat trash one time and nobody lets it go.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's more of a multi-character hit, so I'll save it.
It also uses a lot of PP, which you could be using for healing, so yeah. There is a magic butterfly up ahead, so don't be afraid to use your PP skills to get through the dungeon. Just, don't go nuts, otherwise you'll have to backtrack to the hotel again.
Yeah, or Mum's house.
Yeah.
Duh, you asshole. You won!
Wait, wrong game.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I got confused now, so he doesn't get the first hit, so... So he'll still do that!
By the way, are you familiar with the way that HP works in Earthbound?
Not off the top of my head. Right,
okay, well, you know how every time you take damage, your health rolls down?
Yep.
Yep. If you flee the battle, or defeat the enemy before your HP scrolls down to 0, you will survive.
Alright. I actually think I recall hearing that somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it'll be a lot more helpful later on in the game, where I've got like 300 plus HP and I could still be attacking while it's ticking down.
Absolutely, and if you guard, you'll actually slow down the counter instead of take less damage, so don't bother guarding this early on.
Yeah, slugs now, or black sprites.
Slugs.
Alright, so might as well...
Give it a shot.
Wow!
Yep. And they gave Ness PK Starstorm.
Well, it was more implying the technical aspect for it, because Earthbound doesn't use the Zero FX chip, does it?
I have no idea, sorry.
Could you quickly have a look at that while we fight yet another mouse?
Sure.
Bless you.
Yeah. Dankeschön.
Sadly it is spring, so 'tis the season of hay fever.
Yep, and I may die.
Yeah,
it does not look like Earthbound ever used it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is just hilarious. I stopped moving, the two black pixels stopped moving as well, so we're now literally just having a staring contest because he can't pathfind to hit me.
Actually, it's more like enemies only move when you do.
Yeah.
Or at least insects only do. So don't move, and maybe, yeah. Don't turn your back on the enemy, dude.
Yeah, that's just... Oh, so he can use life up as well.
Yep.
And he's just gonna keep spamming it.
How a slug knows PK life up is kind of beyond me. I think there's some in-game explanation for it, but... fuck if I remember it.
It's a video game. That's the explanation.
I think it was more like Gygas's influence turning everything evil and also giving them psychic powers. I don't know. It's been a while since I played, as I have mentioned on multiple occasions.
And I win by doing absolutely nothing.
Congrats, you finally learned that you can defeat slugs by standing on them.
And yet
Oh no.
I'm guessing because... Oh, I think I know what happened. While they were going to go in for the swarm, the other two who couldn't pathfind around the rock in time, so it was just a one slug fight, and because it was one slug, it's a lot easier to take out.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That's probably what happened, because I had that happen to me a few times when I was level grinding on punks.
Yeah, enemies will generally swarm towards you if another enemy contacts you, but if they don't touch you by the time the swirl finishes, then you don't have to fight them.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just adds that extra bit
There
of
again,
strife.
there was that fourth one who didn't join into the fight, so...
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, good. Yeah, don't turn your back on the slug.
At least I now know I can turn around at the last moment, so... Alright, so ant, slug, or maybe present. Let's go. Oh no, it was a mouse and a present.
Just dropkick the mouse and be done with it. Holy shit, yes.
This is a Nintendo game,
blaster.
so...
So?
Well, PG friendly, we can't dropkick.
Except Earthbound isn't RPG.
Vitality up by 1, IQ by 1. I'm smarter for hitting a mouse.
Yep.
Maximum HP by 12, PP by 4. Excellent. Before I talk to the president again, another cult remedy. Nothing over here. Ah, now that's just being a jerk.
What?
Look at the top of the rope.
I can't see anything at the top of the rope. Oh, right. Dude, you got attacked by an ant. Who cares?
True, but yeah. It's still, just because I saw it moving forward, it's like, you asshole. Even though I can one-shot you now, but still.
Luckily, ants can't climb.
Yes.
And on your left, you will find a magic butterfly.
Actually,
You
no,
can
I
only
won't.
use this one once.
No, I won't, as it's blown off.
Smooth.
It's because I went right first to check if there was any items.
Real smooth. Well, you might want to walk back in and check.
Yeah, I will after I've taken out these.
Still there. Or walk back out. Yeah.
After I've dealt with the ants. Ah, no one likes you. See if this resets it. There we go. You.
Aha.
So it's programmed to the moment you step out of the door on the right. More ants.
You can only have so many original enemies in any given area.
Yeah, and there's always going to be the... Especially for RPGs, there's always going to be the retextures.
Exactly. The recolors.
Yep. So how much you want to bet we're going to be seeing red versions of these things at a later point in the game?
Well, considering I've played the game, do you really want to place any money on that bet?
Point taken. Present! I wonder what would be more tasty. A trash hamburger or hidden in a cave hamburger?
Eat your food. How many cookies do you have?
2. No, sorry, 3.
Okay, you may want to eat them. Because they really don't do much, so you don't want them in battle.
Yeah. I'll grab the hamburger now. And done. More ants. More winning by doing absolutely nothing.
Such a tragic life you lead. At least you're getting more than one experience point.
Yes. Admittedly, at least I'm moving faster than compared to the other Nintendo RPG I've played that's not Pokemon. Yes, those exist. When I was playing Partners in Time, I spent hours and hours just grinding for the first major boss. That was fun.
Yeah, I hear you there.